Hi, this is Ed from Rock and Learn Online, and I'm going to bring you a couple practice tips. First things first, find a spot. Find a spot in your home that's dedicated for you to play guitar, practice guitar, where everything you need is right there. Your amp, your cable, your music stand, everything. Because looking for that stuff will always break your momentum. Secondly, easy does it. Start with something easy so you can build momentum. You don't want to start tackling these tough tunes before you're even warmed up. You want to build momentum, keep the practice energy going. Once a week makes one week. Basically what that means is if you only practice one day a week, you're not going to get better faster. The best formula for success is 3 times a day, 10 minutes a day. So if you're having a hard time finding time to practice, break it up into 3 10-minute segments. 10 minutes after school, 10 minutes after dinner, 10 minutes before going to bed, you've just knocked out a half an hour a day. I know what you're asking, what's the riff du jour? I don't know, but they have it every day. Practicing a riff to a tune that's hard takes time. So practice it a little bit each day. Slow it down, break it down, and before you know it, you'll be playing that riff. Listen, take the time to play in time. Use a metronome. Yeah, I know. We called it the torture box when I was coming up. But this is the surefire, easiest way to clean up those sloppy passages that you refer to as your signature sound. What? You find the beep annoying? Whip out that debit card and buy yourself a drum machine. Practicing is not playing, and playing is not practicing. I get this from moms all the time. Well, he's got the instrument in his hands all day long. Well, maybe he's not practicing right, or maybe he's not practicing at all. Maybe he's just jamming on that Stairway to Freebird riff. Learning something new, working on what you already don't know, and what you can't play well with a metronome, that is practicing. Save the jamming for later. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Some players just don't know what to practice or how to practice. Work on one aspect of your playing, let's say bending. Make that part of your practice plan, make that part of your routine. You do it every day, you'll get better at it in less than a week. Trust me. Juxtaposer or just a poser? When practice plans get boring and they become routine, it's time to change things up just to keep things interesting. Once you've finished working on your finger exercises, it's time to start working on bending. Once you get your bending together, it's time to start shaking. Start working on that vibrato. Once you tackle one technique, there's another one waiting right behind it to be worked on. Save the best for last. Practice first and save the fun stuff for the end of your practice session. Reward yourself at the end of a good practice session by playing some freeform noodling or whatever the fun stuff is that made you want to learn how to play guitar. Yeah, that includes that Stairway to Freebird riff that you've been working on. Stand firm. Be consistent with your practice time. After all, you're the one who's going to benefit from the dedication of the time you set aside. Don't be discouraged by bad days. You're also going to have a hell of a lot of good ones too.